good evening, Josh. Good evening and welcome. I just want to get on. I felt inspired after hearing a lot of negativity today towards the gay community from religions, from people that are unsympathetic, from people who are just downright rude and vicious. Hey, George, I appreciate that. You know, we need each other and we need to be each other's encouragement because there seems to me to be a movement out there that is specifically designed to try to demoralize and push gay people back in the closet. And I have personally committed to resisting that movement because as a young person myself, I wish I had someone out there that I could talk to, someone out there that I can relate to, that I could just share my feelings with. And there wasn't anybody. And there was a time when I was pushed to the brink of suicide. And I am so glad that I was able to survive that very difficult period in my life. So I have made it my life's journey. Thank you, George. Yeah, it was. It was very difficult. It was a very difficult time. And there weren't many people that were open about their sexuality at that time. And so I was basically in a car by myself, crying and praying and hoping for something that would encourage me to get through that night. I was in my country, Bermuda, and that was quite some time ago, close to 30 years ago. So you can imagine that coming out of the closet 30 years ago was very difficult and certainly not encouraged. And so I've decided, as I said, to come on daily. Oh, thank you, George. I appreciate that, but I'm considerably over 30, believe it or not. I'm proud to say that I've tried to take care of myself, so I'll take that as a compliment. Yeah, right. So, I'm committed to coming on here and seeing if I could at least offer an opportunity for others to be encouraged on a daily basis, to be reminded that they are worth living, to be reminded that they are remarkable and brave, and it will get better. It absolutely will get better. And so anyone who is looking at this live and in the replay, share it out with your followers. We need to get the message out there that it is a difficult time. The LGBT community is under attack from governments and states and countries, but we will not go away. We are here. We will remain here. And we must do everything that we can do to support each other, to protect each other, to encourage each other. A kind word, a story, a joke. I like jokes. But anything that we can do. Thank you, George. Thank you for being an ally. And please share this with your sister. We need allies. We need positive allies. For straight people that are allies, I advise them to be a listening ear more often than you are a helper, because sometimes we need people to just listen and support. Yeah, I mean, I know what you mean by straight. I mean, that's it. That's what you are. You're a straight man. Be a listening ear, and just be encouraging. Sometimes, when we need people, when we tell our allies that something, they always try to fix it, and we don't always need fixing. More often, we just need somebody to say, I'm here, I'm listening, it's going to be okay, it's going to get better, and whatever support looks like for you, just let me know. And that can have a world of effect. But more than anything else, what I've said to my allies is have the conversations with other straight people like yourself. Because sometimes straight people don't want to hear from gay people what it's like. They don't want to hear from gay people. But you as a straight person would be able amazingly to get more understanding and dialogue from them and have the conversation. I believe that one of the things that we're lacking is dialogue. Nobody wants to talk about it anymore. It's like the gay community want to be on their side and the religious community want to be on their side, but nobody's talking. It's like as adults, we're afraid to simply have dialogue. I've been on Periscope a couple of months now. No, not months, couple of weeks now, really on it. And the things that I see that get 100 followers, 1,000 followers, absolute foolishness. Absolute foolishness. But something that is inspiring, something that is positive, something that people should be talking about doesn't get any followers. Like this, And I appreciate you. I really do. Because I said when I started this that even if one follower comes on, then that is an accomplishment. And if each one teaches one, the message will go a long way. So I appreciate you, George. I appreciate you. Trust me when I tell you. And I certainly would encourage you to share this message with your followers. I'm going to tweet it out to my followers. Yeah, I appreciate that. I'm going to swipe up now and follow you. Right there. I just followed you, George. Let me come back down. Okay. So now I'm a follower of you, and hopefully you'll follow back and encourage others to follow back. And like I said, I'm going to come on here daily and encourage and inspire and motivate. But more importantly, I'm going to open up a dialogue, because now more than ever, I don't think people realize that we are pushing our young people more towards that brink. And if they don't have somebody to pull them back, then we will see the suicide rate continue to go up. within the LGBT community, and I would hate to see that. So that's my message for today. I appreciate you hanging out with me, George. I really do. Um, I'm going, as I say, I already followed you. I swiped up and followed you. So I'm going to head out. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm going to pop off to sleep myself. It's been a long, long day. But I'm definitely going to leave this up. If your sister's on Periscope, get her to watch it. And let's start to get this message out. Peace. Night night.